Start streaming. Tweets. Start streaming. We are streaming.
We are.
Alrighty. Okay, now I need to get up the YouTube chat as I can't see it. Let's see the YouTube chat. Give me 1 second, YouTube chat. I'm gonna pop you out. I'm gonna pop you. I'm gonna pop you, YouTube chat. Then we gotta get another YouTube chat for Alex.
What up, everyone?
Okay.
Gollum.
Pop out chat.
Sick.
Okay. Hey. Welcome. This is the May Q&A session. We're doing in June 1st, June 2nd.
Close.
So one of them. So, hey, how y'all doing?
Pretty good.
How's it going, chat? So on these, we do basically, we take questions from our Patreons that form the backbone of our mobile infantry, as well as our YouTube subscriptions. These people we refer to as mobile infantry because they keep us going in case a lot of the stuff gets demonetized, and it's just that feel good to know that we have that to fall back on. So thank y'all very much. But we don't like to lock off content here, so we don't, put this up on only Patreon or only this. We just want everybody to hang out and have a good time. But the way we do it first is we're going to go ahead and get to those questions first, the people from the Patreon and the YouTube, and then we jump into chat. But just getting on, with what's been going on behind the scenes in the Angry Joe Show. Man, there's been a lot of fucking good games, huh? A lot of bad games, too. This is like the year of extremes so far. We're halfway through the year, aren't we? Well,
Back
1
to
month.
back, we got
and
the
then
Redfall. Now we got what you got going tomorrow.
Fucking Golem, Redfall and Golem. I'm gonna do Golem over the weekend. Precious. And
that shit's not even like good bad fun.
No.
It's just like I don't want to do
Torture.
this. I'd rather do dishes and pick out
Torture.
the trash than play
all
that
I can
fucking
tell
game.
you, all I can tell you is that I like it less than Redfall, and I gave Redfall a 2. So I don't know what to do. It's gonna really depend on how Golem ends. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably have that review out next week. But there's been some good games too, obviously. I've handed out more 10 out of 10s this year than I have ever.
Hogwarts was, I think, one of
crazy.
them. Yeah, Dead Space was up there.
Yeah, so I gave out Dead Space 2023, the remake, and Hogwarts. And I was damn near ready to give Total War Immortal Empires a 10 out of 10 when they released the Chaos Dwarves. I just actually had no time to play the game. So there was a third potential 10 out of 10, and maybe, hopefully they'll put out something in between that maybe I can review it, because I was thinking about doing that. So been a lot of good games. And then of course you could say Zelda. A lot of people really enjoyed Zelda, gave it a 10 out of 10. I haven't played it, so I really can't comment on it. I can tell you that I'm not all that excited by it, because it kind of looks very much the same, except for he gets a lot of cool powers added on to his normal abilities. So for many, it's better than the original. But then I have seen some say that the original is actually better. I don't know. So you got the Zelda. Resident Evil 4. Good game. And then you have shit like Crime Boss Rockay City that Alex had to go through.
Yeah, and
How was that?
Wanted Dead and Crime Boss were some of the worst games I've ever played.
The
Oh my
acting
God.
was so
Wanted
fucking
Dead.
bad.
And in Crime Boss?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, what was it? Chuck Norris's lines
Oh, it was fucking
was
awful.
trash.
So it's like we already can fill up our top 10 worst games. You got Wanted Dead, you got Crime Boss, you got Redfall, you got fucking golem. We've already got 4 of the 6 right there. Some other games that I've covered that I'm putting stuff up right now on the YouTube channel. The boys checked out Showgunners for me. How was that?
It wasn't actually bad.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It's interesting.
I like the XCOM thing. I'm always a sucker for that.
Yeah. We also played Age of Wonders 4 and Tape to Tape. I have 2 videos that I'm editing and we'll put up at soon on that one. I think the boys also plays Dark Dungeon 2, Outlast Trials. We put up an Outlast Trials video. Recently paid Starship Troopers. I like it. Needs more content though. Star Trek Resurgence has come out. I'm a big Star Trek fan. I want to try to get to play it on stream at some point.
I heard interesting things about that.
Yeah, I heard very interesting things.
Interesting?
I heard it's absolute dog shit, and I would hate it. Because
Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun came out. We very much liked it. We recommend that y'all buy it to support the 40k games. Then, as you know, we're working on Golem. System Shock came out. I bought it. I just haven't had a chance to play it. And then Friends v Friends is a little indie game that I saw was pretty cool. Of course, Diablo 4 is out. That could potentially be another 10 out of 10. Alex is playing it.
Yeah.
We predicted that the launch servers would be a disaster, but surprisingly, the servers are holding right now.
Well, it's not everyone, though.
The servers were holding, but the PlayStation servers were having key registration issues. But this weekend is only the first, probably 20-30% of people going to play the game. So next week is the full launch of the game. Blizzard, like, well, not only are they making money on early access, but they get to say, oh, we fixed our servers when, you know, a tiny percentage of the people are going to be playing. So,
okay, so some people in chat are saying, did you guys like AEW Fight Forever? Yes, I'm going to be putting out a video with my impressions on it, but if you want a quick impressions real quick, I'll give it to you. I was very surprised by the game. I was put off by it at first because it looks like it has crappy graphics. It looks like, oh, it's a ripoff of a competitor to WWE, and it's going to be crappy. But guys, once you get your hands on it and you actually get in the gameplay, it was a lot of fun. And they even have Mario Kart. They got Mario Kart mini games in it. And I was playing that more than I was playing the wrestling. But then the wrestling was also very, very fun. Throws back to the days of the N64. So if you liked wrestling on the N64, you're going to like, you know, AEW. But I'll talk more about it when we...
I've got some videos and some clips for you, too.
Yeah, when do we put that up? I don't remember.
I've got all the release information for that for you, too.
Okay, so let's jump into some questions now. So from our Patreon, we got Master of Coin, Menthatic. Thank you, Kyle. Hey, fellas. So, Joe, Henry Cavill gets recast in the DCEU as Batman moving forward. What is your reaction?
What is your reaction?
That would be... I would be pissed. I'd be equally pissed about that. That's stupid. It didn't make any sense. Unless they were doing that one time that Superman and Batman swapped positions and somebody punched Batman and they were like, ah, broke their hand. And he was like, it was just Superman's chin in there. You remember that. I think that was Justice League Ultimate, Unlimited, rather. So
It's very funny.
Yeah, but other than that, no. I'm very curious who they're going to pick to play the new Superman. It's going to be Jonah Hill. Fuck!
He's like, doesn't even look like Jonah Hill anymore. Have you seen him?
Jonah Hill doesn't look Jonah Hill.
Skinny. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He's been grinding.
Yeah. Dark Lord, our Ninja Lantern 53 says, hey guys, I can't remember if you said you were planning to review Diablo 4. Is there anything you're looking forward to the most or dreading the most out of the latest Diablo? So yeah, it's a big title. We are. Whether it's a rapid fire or an angry review, I don't know. Potentially angry review. Let's just get Golem done and then we'll look on. If I get Golem done, yeah. The only 2 games, Street Fighter 6 and Diablo, so we would, and luckily there's a little bit of a lull in between Diablo and then the next thing. There's nothing. What's the next thing this month from Diablo? I bet you don't know. I know.
I know.
What is it?
Well, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Well, it's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, that one we want to try to do an angry review on. That's Final Fantasy June 22nd. Final Fantasy 16.
Brian got it.
Actually, there's 2 days before. There's Aliens Dark Descent, but I don't know if that one needs a full review. Maybe a rapid fire, or maybe we could just do an angry impressions. But I like all the Aliens games. That's a history with us. Aliens Colonial Marines. It could get an angry review out of it if it's really bad or whatnot. And then Revival Colonization. I don't know what that is. That could be angry impressions. But basically, the big ones this month: Street Fighter 6, Diablo 6, 4, 5, Diablo 5, Diablo 4, and Final Fantasy 16. So, anyways, Generals Roach. An interesting thing about Alan Wake 2 trailer: all Remedy IPs are connected into one world, and the guy with the Max Payne face is Max Payne. Or Alex Casey, to be precise. Max was originally supposed to be a literary character written by Alan Wake. Well, that's crazy. I didn't know that. And his adventures from the games were supposed to be the plot of Alan's best-selling books. But because Remedy sold the rights to Max to Rockstar in 2001, they had to change his name to Alex Casey. Yet, if you read parts of these books in Alan Wake's apartment in the first game, it was clear that it's still the same character. And so, since the guy in the trailer has Max's face, Sam Lake, Remedy's boss, and Max's voice, James Caffrey, we can assume that one of the FBI agents looking for Alan is Alex Casey, aka Max Payne. I wonder if they'll go full MCU on this one and make Alan and Max/Alex and Jesse Faden from Control team up, right? Because Control is the other one, yeah. Yeah, that is very interesting. Thank you, man. That was deep lore stuff. Can y'all go ahead and read some of these? I'm getting.
Yeah, Yenier Lopez says, Alex, Joe just got some fellowship to OJ because he can't grow a beard. I feel like OJ also can't grow one. How much would we need to donate to Alex and Joe to the beard? I'm not a performing monkey on the street. I would never. So.
How much would you need to donate so that Alex and Joe clean shave their beards at least once? I would clean shave my beard to fuel my Warhammer 40,000 miniatures addiction. I would do it for.
I'll do it for $100.
Joe, you have no beard. I look really bad without it, but I do it for 2,000 because you see all this fat right here. Then that shows up, so maybe 2,000. Is it just my beard? Can I keep my mustache?
You said clean.
And then Alex would do
No,
it
said
for
clean.
Clean.
Like even the
shaven.
mustache?
Yeah.
Clean, like
Oh,
a
I
baby's
don't-
bottom. Baby's
I don't know
bottom.
about that. Then that's gonna have to be like
Easy
20K. Alex, how much for you?
Oh, I wouldn't do it. I mean, we'd have to.
50K.
I
Yeah,
think-
something ridiculous.
Yeah, you'll give me $1 million. Sure, I'll shave it for $1 million.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah,
but
here,
yeah.
$1 million.
But yeah.
When's the last time you
Do it for 100K.
you didn't have a beard?
Yeah,
Or
you do
like
100K, right?
15?
100K.
13?
Maybe.
100K.
15
it
or
for
13.
Anyway,
You didn't have a
I do
beard?
it for 100K.
No, sometime in my early 20s.
But yeah, I just don't look good without it.
I look terrible with facial hair.
Yeah, you guys crowdfund it, and
I
all the
would
money goes
love
straight to me, and I'll do it.
I would love to see Joe with face.
It would look fucking weird.
I just want to see it though. That's why he wants to see us clean. We got to see you. So one day we just got to put like I don't know paste.
Paste?
Put the fucking
Yeah.
paste and then put the hair.
Fortunately, I'm not like James Harden. I actually have
Oh,
a chin
yeah,
and a
the chin.
jawline. So if I shave, I don't have the where it's like your chin disappears. Like
Yeah.
this is where my chin actually is.
This
But
is all me.
You
All
just take
natural.
Alex's hair that he shaves off and then you just paste it on.
I
directly
don't
on
think
it.
I want that. I don't want Alex's hair on me.
Oh, you don't want Alex's hair on you?
No.
But it's realistic hair. Otherwise, people know the difference.
Yeah, I saw the Jackass one, Connor. No,
There's
I'm not doing
nothing
that. It's pubes.
They'll know the difference.
Pubes.
All right. Well, Leaf the Viking on our commanders on Patreon says what?
If there was a gaming and or film studio you could own today, which would you scoop up, and what would you do with their lineup of games and films? Are there any new titles that you want to have production started on, or do you have a reboot, remake, sequel that you're dying to see made?
Rockstar Games. Now you're fucking working on a Superman game. Done. Got what I want.
Rocksteady or Rockstar?
Rocksteady.
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 Uh,
But now that I see what they're working on, I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. you might as well get Rockstar. I like that. You get Rockstar, and then you get Red Dead Redemption 2. You let them finish Red Dead Redemption 2, and then you go to Superman.
I would buy Disney, because Disney not only owns their whole catalog and the Marvel catalog, but they also own Fox, and you have Aliens, and you have Predators, and all the other things that go through there. And then there's
Disney owns everything. Yeah,
Disney owns everything. So if you're
yeah.
like, if you have to choose one, why not choose the one that owns so much shit?
You cheater.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor. There's guys. So like, there's like, I don't know. Let's talk about it. So there's like 150 games that come out a year, right? I'm not exaggerating on that number. And then so like, you know, but we're only 3 guys, and then like I write the reviews, Alex comes up and edit the reviews. Alex got the parodies, Joe helps out with parodies. We all help out and play in the game. Realize some of these games take 20 hours, some of them take 40 hours, some of them take 60 hours. So we can't do every single game. Like I would have loved it would kill me, and we would burn out, and it just wouldn't work. So while I would have loved to have done, you know, Resident Evil 4, you know, Crime Boss Rocky City is an angry review, Dead Island 2, Star Wars Jedi Survivors, Redfall, you know, Age of Wonders, motherfucking Diablo 4 and Zelda, and all within like a 3-week span. It's impossible. It just is impossible. And I get why you want them, but you also have to be prepared that there's going to be some major releases that don't get covered in an angry review. We've thought of several ways to try to cover these. The sit-down reviews, people would complain that we're sitting down instead of standing up. I probably shouldn't listen to those complaints, but you know, or we'll do an angry impression, or we will stream them. So you'll have to get to see us play, get to see us talk about it, but not necessarily a full-blown production that takes, you know, special effects and costumes and editing and time and a week or 2. So that's just a story there. Joe, did you have one that you wanted to buy out?
I did not. Still want my Hunter the Reckoning and Turok.
All right, then you would buy out those studios.
Do you want to check some of these YouTube Super Chats?
Before they disappear.
Yeah, those are disappearing. The super chats are frustrating. They go frustratingly fast. Let me try to pull them up here, because we're getting super chats and we really appreciate those. I'm trying to. I thought
it's in the dashboard somewhere.
I think it's here. Yeah. Okay. So.
King
hold on.
Thank you so much.
I lost my chat window. On the window to the wall.
Yeah, that's the very first one that started at the very top.
Okay. So we had Justin Bearfield. Thank you for becoming an Angry Army member. We had Silhouetted Animated, $5 donation. Yo, Joe, what are your earliest Star Wars or DC memories? Earliest is my dad had the VHS tapes, and he had all the Star Wars on the VHS tapes, and I put them in. We were living in an apartment. He was a bachelor, and we put him in the thing, and it was fucking awesome, and we would watch him, and it was sweet. Matt Hahn, thank you, $5 donation. Which your reaction? We finally get a Superman game, but it's the Golem developers they made.
No.
That would be fitting.
That's
it would
a
be
dead
so
sentence.
good one.
Fitting.
See, nobody wants
so
it.
good one. That would like literally ruin the Superman character. I'd probably fall out of love with Superman if something that bad combined, all these bad things combined. No, it's impossible. Anyways, Timothy Turley, thank you for the $20 donation. No message, Timothy. Thank you, Timothy, for supporting us. Raytheus, $2 donation. Hey, guys, I heard of Diablo 4's microtransaction. Have I heard of them? I've heard of them. I haven't seen them, so I don't know what they're like. Raytheus also became an Angry Army recruit. Silhouetted Animator did another $5 donation. Another G.I. Joe would be great. One movie from 2009 was okay. There was one of them that was okay, and there was one that was not good.
Really bad.
So I don't remember which is which, but...
And then Snake Eyes.
Oh, yeah, there was another Snake Eye, and that was meh.
Yeah.
Alex Hakopian, thank you for the $10 donation. How you doing, fam? I wanted to know if there's any movies you've seen where a certain subplot within the movie interested you more than the actual main plot. Dude, that's a great fucking question. And I just can't think right now. I'm sure there's plenty. Oh.
The one me and Alex always talk about is Jafar, what's his backstory?
Yeah.
Everyone, Disney is always like trying to make the villains a good guy now.
Yeah.
What's
Maleficent?
Jafar's?
Yeah.
So now you want to see Jafar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Mine is Terminator Genesis or Terminator Salvation. No. So basically the future war in Terminator. I've always wanted to take that future war, purple lasers, and blow it up into its own film. That was supposed to be Terminator Salvation, but they did it too early war where you didn't even get any purple lasers and made me mad.
Probably Mortal Kombat, the most recent one, because the thing that I find interesting about Mortal Kombat is the tournament and the fighting, and that movie was about Cole and his plot armor. So I think that the side plot in that story was better.
Silhouetted animator, G.I. Joe game, sorry, got it. Sleep Gang, saw you guys play AEW Fight Forever, and it seems really fun. Think you can share your experience? Just did. And we are going to make a video on it.
Video, and we
You know what sucks is that I lost a lot of my footage, and that was my fault. I was very poorly prepared, but I'm going to make up for it. I'm going to do like a vlog. Maybe I'll walk in a beautiful area, and I'll just heart to heart with you guys on the game. D-Field 22. Have you or any of the rest of the crew read of Lord of the Rings novels, including The Hobbit, the trilogy, and the Silmarillion? I've purchased a book. I haven't read it yet. Alex has
all of them.
Probably all of them, so he has.
Even the weird
Joe
ones.
has 0.
I
So
have all
I'm
the-
just
Just the
beginning.
movies.
And what inspired me to do that was Rings of Power. I was so mad at it and how they fucked up the Numenorians, and I wanted to just wipe that from my mind. The Scrub Lord, thank you for the $5 donation. Way too early Super Bowl 58 predictions.
Eagles, Chiefs.
Chiefs and Cowboys.
Eagles. would
That's
be
not the
good.
Cowboys. It's not.
Cowboys are good this year.
Maybe.
I don't know if they're Super Bowl good, but they're good.
I do think we'll win 2 playoff games instead of just
We
winning
still have the big
one and done.
We still have the big question mark with how many interceptions he's going to throw this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Dak
Absolute
is
record.
Dak is the question mark.
Dak attack.
Shazlai, thank you for the $2. How much y'all convincing y'all need to believe in ghosts?
0. I
Zero.
already do.
0. Alex.
I
I
fuck
don't
with no
believe in
ghosts.
ghosts.
So a lot of convincing. August, have you heard of the potential Max Payne remake? I have not. Frederick Little, thank you for the donation. Now that we're halfway through 2023, is there any game or games in your opinion that's strong contender for Game of the Year this far? Yeah, all of our 10 out of 10s. So I think it's going to be a battle between Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16, Hogwarts Legacy, Dead Space. There's really good contenders this year. It's going to be very difficult.
Say Zelda, of course.
I haven't played Zelda. I
I know,
don't think
but
I plan to
it's
play
gonna
Zelda.
happen.
I'd have to play all the way through Zelda
Yeah.
in order to put it on the list. Temeroli, thank you. Would it be possible to set up an interview with executives like Bethesda and Blizzard to see why they're releasing games in such awful state? It would be hard for me to because I pulled myself out of that world, so I don't ask for review copies. Don't do interviews anymore. I used to do it a lot. If you asked me like 5-8 years ago, I could do it probably very easily, but then they'd be like, why are you asking us now? You know what I mean? They'd be cautious. But now they know what's up. They'd be way more cautious, and they probably wouldn't do it. RNG, $2. Thank you for the donation. Hakanor2 Narato, thank you for joining. Samuel Fisher, thank you for the donation. Will you review on Golem? That's what we're working towards. I hope to have it done, yeah. Trickster God, maybe by next week. Trickster God, $5 donation. Been meaning to ask for a while. Who's your favorite boss to fight? What's your favorite weapon to use in Elden Ring? Oh my gosh. I don't have a favorite. Alex, do you have a favorite?
What?
Favorite boss and favorite weapon to use in Elden Ring?
Oh, curved swords are really, really sweet. Favorite boss? I don't know. I think the Malekith fight's really interesting. The Horaloo fight's really interesting. But there's something crazy about either the Placid Sex or Flaccid Sex dragon fights. So
I'm trying to think. Wait, what'd you say? Flaccid Sex?
There's 2 dragon lords. They call them Flaccid Sex.
I didn't know
And
that.
then
Flaccid
Placid
Sex.
Sex.
Ronan, we got to go through. Oh, guys, we're falling behind here. Ronan commented, have you guys played Sonic Frontiers? I have not. RNG, thank you for the donation. A lot of potentially good games. How are you holding up with reviews and such? Oh, it's just a lot. There's too much. And it is wearing me down and it making me a little depressed because I didn't get to Zelda, Jedi Survivors,
Nintendo's fault, too.
and one other. There's like 3 games that I want to review that I'm unable to, and I'm hoping that there are dead moments somewhere that can happen. Sergio, thank you, Sergio, for the huge $50 donation. Love you guys. Thanks for always keeping it real for us. Your G Fuel sold out so fast. Keeping an eye out for a restock. Thank you so much.
It's so good.
It supports. It is good. We went through 100 flavors. No fucking joke. We've had every single G Fuel flavor. This one was amazing, and it's easily drinkable, and that's why we picked it. Only the best for you guys. So going back to a little bit on the other side here, our Patreon. Can y'all guys read these?
Yeah, Valiant Soldier says, no question, but thank you guys for covering War Thunder, albeit briefly. Hopefully you can stay on it for the fight. Better games, as that is what the community wants, which Gaijin and its defenders in denial fail to comprehend.
Well, Valiant, can you let us know? Maybe tweet it, me, and keep us updated so we can inject it into future news segments.
Yeah, they'll update it.
Thank you, Valiant.
Sack Charge says, Gollum, Forspoken, Redfall, Callisto Protocol, all expensive games with expectations that fell way below the bar.
Any other games about Forspoken?
Yeah. Any other games you got a bad feeling about with high expectations?
That's good. Bad feeling with high expectations. Bad feeling about high expectations. I got a bad feeling, but not high expectations for RoboCop.
Yeah.
I got a bad feeling about RoboCop. Doesn't have high expectations. I got a bad feeling.
I was going to say Starfield. I think it's going to be a fucking buggy mess.
I don't know if there's high expectations for Starfield, though.
Oh, yeah.
There is high expectations for Starfield. It's been so long since they put out a mainline game and a main game for the studio.
And everyone's going to be looking
Everybody's always giving them shit about bugs. Yeah. They need to get control of that. And if they just ignore it all and just do business as usual, it is going to blow up.
Which I think they will. And they're going to be like, patches are coming. We're going to fix it. But it's going to be a mess.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Lord Cool Sith. Hi, guys. So if you got trapped in a Dying Light, Resident Evil, Dead Space ranked theme, theme them from best to worst, do you think you could survive, but do you know you're in the game?
If I got trapped in Dying Light, Resident Evil, or Dead Space, do I think I could survive? I think, which one could I survive in?
I think I would go with Dying Light. Just go to the rooftops and.
There's no threat in Dying Light at all, so that's the one you want to live in.
Dying Light, rooftops, easy.
Yeah. Dead Space. I think the worst one is probably Resident Evil. Because that's everywhere, right? You know, the zombies can spread everywhere, and then you have like, these bio-boosted fucking monsters everywhere. Dead Space, they're in space. We could move planets. We'll go somewhere else until they fuck up our planet. So, even though those are gross and scary, I think So that's our opinion on that. Next,
Skywire Cortez. Hey guys, you doing okay, Joe? You've been coughing a lot lately. Is it just allergies? You're getting sick from all the sucky, buggy, and poor-written AAA games that have been coming out.
I went to the doctors because, sometimes when I'll get sick, with a normal cold or flu, the cough will linger for 2 or 3 months. So I think by the end of June, the cough should be gone. Went to the doctor. She gave me some pills and a little inhaler, but I already ran out of those pills. So I'm going to call her up and see what's up. But basically, she had told me it's just like an infection. It's not contagious or anything. It's just like the lungs are infected or something like that. Viral, I don't know what it is. I have a printout of the sheet that she gave me. I'm not gonna read it to you guys, but I'm aware of it, and it sucks, man, because I'm here talking. If I talk real loud, and then eventually they'll start coughing. It's happened maybe 2 other times in my whole life. So I'm used to it, and I usually get over it in about 3 months, but I rarely get sick. So that's the thing. I rarely get sick, but when I get sick, it lasts for a long time. I hate it. But thank you for looking out for me, Cortez. Appreciate
Cody G, as a big Steelbook collector, do you guys still buy physical media? Since quality 4K discs are still far superior to that streaming.
The reason why I'm making this face is because all I remember is the Redfall Steelbook Special Edition that you had to pay $100 for to get the fucking Steelbook, and I'm like, oh god. Do I still? I prefer physical media, but because of my job, I don't do it anymore. It's just easier to just move to the next thing and just. But if I was an Angry Joe, I'd be just like you, man, and I'd be doing the same thing. And I get the discs. I love it. I like seeing my library and saying, "What would you like to watch today?" You know what I mean? Instead of everything being on Amazon, and I don't know. I guess I'm old school like that. Okay, next.
Some random hobo. Hello, my question will be, what was a better game, Redfall or Back for Blood?
Back for Blood.
Yeah.
Back for Blood for
Back
sure.
for Blood.
Yeah,
I'd
easily.
rather, like, if you're like, hey, which one do you want to play right now? You can only play these two. We'd be like,
It was
Back
just
for Blood.
basically a shittier, it's like copy paste.
Right, a shittier Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Redfall is
was,
like it's didn't even get in the realm of Left 4 Dead.
Assassin720 says, I understand, I know why you aren't reviewing Legend of Zelda,
Yes.
but you should definitely play it as someone whose favorite game of all time is Skyrim. I think this new Zelda competes with that, or is at least as good. I've never had so much fun playing a game. Not that you need to stream it or anything. It's just one of those must-play games.
No, I hear you, Assassin. And like I said, if there's some down moments within this year, we're gonna stream it. You know, we can stream it, but I can't promise. If people are expecting a review right now, I think we have to move on into Diablo, into Final Fantasy, into Street Fighter, and then see if there's any kind of lull. If I'm looking here at the schedule, July seems like a lull. All I see in July is Immortals, and I don't even remember what that one was. So there might be lulls in there, but I can't promise anything, so I have to just tell you up front, no, but I can stream it
Is that
in
the
July.
Forspoken looking one? Immortal?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, Mortals of
yeah.
Avernium. Yeah, you also need to put the Baldur's Gate 3 in there. That got
That's
moved.
July?
It's in August, I believe.
Oh, in August.
Hey, you production says, hey, boys, not a question, but thank you for getting me into Tabletop Blood Bowl. But when you're watching your live streams, trying to understand the game more, really enjoyed just beating the crap out of other teams with Corn.
Oh, yeah.
Keep up all the great work you do, and we love and miss you, Ray.
We love and miss you, Ray. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for saying it. Ray is amazing. And I'll tell you what, that I'm really happy to hear you say that we got you in the Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl is my favorite Games Workshop game. It's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. They even have variations. They got 7s now if you want quicker games. They have this 4-player multiplayer game that me and Alex and Joe, we broke. And you can just kind of run on the sides. But they've got a 7s version of that one, and I think that one might fix it. There was a little too much space. I want to eventually play that when I have the map. So we just love Blood Bowl. There's a new game. There's a game called Dungeon Bowl you might want to try. It's Blood Bowl in small corridors, so that could be fun. And then they just sent me something downstairs recently that's another version of Blood Bowl.
Damn.
I can't remember what it is. You want to look at it? It's you could see it from that if you look down. What's the other version? Anyways,
Check
so
those, maybe?
it's Blood Bowl for me, then like Battlefleet Gothic, and I'm currently going through all of the Warhammer, all the Games Workshop games. So come join us on Wednesdays to see what are some of the best and worst Games Workshop Warhammer games ever. All right, so we got through those.
Super chats.
Super chats.
And just so people know while he pulls this up is, try to ask your questions in chat as well. I look and I'm constantly typing. Just constantly typing as I try to answer. We don't stop talking the entire hour we do this. So some people are like, you didn't answer my question last week. It's like, ask it again. I recognize your names and stuff. So I don't, you got to be patient with us because we can't read.
Yeah, so we're getting to the next one. Is J. Ross, thank you for joining. I helped create some machines for HFW and HZD. I was wondering if you guys are looking for any help on your next miniatures. How do I contact on our next miniatures game? My contact is my email address. You know it, angryjoe@angryjoeshow.com. I'd like to at least put your contact information in a Rolodex. Not currently working on anything right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to work on something in the future. Alex, again, I got a silly question for you. Would you rather have a sequel to The Lodge or have Rian Johnson return to direct a new Star Wars? Fuck, The Lodge is fucking... I hated it.
Me too. We saw it too many times on the trailer. Just ruined it as well. It just got annoying.
Rian Johnson, honestly, if you give him his own and you tell me what setting it is, like if you go far in the past or far in the future... I actually don't think he would do a bad job. I just think he fucked up royally the current canon with Luke and stuff.
Yeah, well, also the rules of the universe. If you have a person with a cattle prod next to him and you let him write anything he wants, he goes, "Zzz, that's not how hyperspace works. Zzz, that's not how this works."
You have to have a
can't-
good person
you can't
like that
fuck
next
this
to him.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
So I actually wouldn't mind it if he did get his own trilogy, so as long as it's far away from current canon. Pickettsburg, but that's not him anymore. I think his project's on hold. It might still happen. It might not. What they are moving forward with is the director of Logan. He's getting to do the Star Wars that is the first Jedi ever. So he's got to go even before the Old Republic. I wanted them to do the Old Republic.
I'm looking
They're
forward to
not
that.
doing the Old Republic. They're going way past the Old Republic, even sooner. OJ Pickett, hey AJ, do you think we need a Ride to Hell Retribution 2? It is my most hype release. You may not know this, or you may know it. They planned that as a trilogy. There were 3 games, and I think even a mobile game. I know for sure there was 2 games and a mobile game. Whether there was 3 games and a mobile game, I'm not sure. That's how confident they were in it. How huge of a faceplant it was when it came out. So yes, I do think we need a Ride to Hell Retribution.
No.
It would make a great Angry Joe video.
bad.
King Draco, thank you for the joining as a commander here on
You
YouTube.
gifted out 5 subs. Thank you.
Alrighty. D Field, thank you. Message retracted, $5. Chief Adam Gaming, message retracted, $5. Thank you. I don't know what that's all about. Dread, maybe you got your questions answered already. Dread Wing, thank you for joining us. 4 hours? Is it 4 hours? How? There hasn't been a whole lot of games that have been 4 hours.
I wish
they've
Gollum
stayed
was 4
away
hours.
from the hour.
I wish that was 4 hours.
Good call. Yeah, I wish it was as well. My God, there's so many supports and donations and gifts here.
Yeah.
I really thank you guys. That's
Weston,
amazing,
we answered
man.
that.
I've been working really,
Ask
really
chat.
hard lately. We've got a whole new studio for board games and tabletop games in the future, and it took a lot to set up, and it's working out well. And you guys are funding that and helping me. Hotspur, thank you for joining. Any crazy silly stories in teen years? Yeah, well, we've told one. You need to go back. I think it's 2 or 3 Q&As back. We told one my first time meeting Joe. Don't have time to say it here, but we got some crazy. Thank you for becoming a recruit for 3 months now. Christian Montoya, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you guys for years of entertainment. Oh,
Thank
straight
you.
up, straight up. Beyond Deception, do you want a Resident Evil Code Veronica? Yes.
Scuttle.
How do we convince Capcom to do this?
Scuttle.
They don't seem interested. How? Why? Or are they keeping it mum and say, oh, we're not interested? You got to complete the set. You have to. Kev Molio, you guys are looking so good looking. Oh, well, thank you very much. Axel Bubblitz, thank you for the $10 donation. Will you guys be watching Starfield Deep Dive on June 11th? Yes, thank you for reminding me. And you guys read some of these?
Yes. I can't see with your phones.
Ricky, the Mad Dragons Young.
Set an
Anything happen with
appointment for June
filming?
11th.
Anything ever happen with filming? Yeah, people.
Yeah, there was actually. I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
The funny one that was
What
with
time
Joe.
is the showcase on June 11th?
We were filming in the woods, and we had some fake guns. Cop pulls up, and obviously, you know what happened. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys can't be filming here because we got fake guns. We
Oh,
were like
that's
our
right.
teenagers. We
We got
were like,
rolled up on.
yeah, we're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, no, they're fake, they're fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also.
That one we got rolled up on. They didn't draw their guns, but I got rolled up one time when it wasn't when them and they drew their guns on me, and I was scared, and it was
We
scary.
didn't learn the first time.
Marvel World US. Any chance for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom review? Hopefully your
Yo.
question just got answered. We already mentioned that. Richest
12
Hail
p.m.
Mary, luscious ass cheeks. Have you played Starship Troopers Extermination? We have.
Yes.
OJ and I have streamed it quite a bit. We also played with AJ in a more recent stream. You should check out our Twitch channel. There's lots of VODs up there to see what we think. Alex Akopian, one more time. I know you guys weren't a big fan of The Equalizer 2,
No.
but what does the new one need to do to finish the trilogy on a positive note? I think if it just leads into like the ridiculous action thing and it just has a solid story,
Go
I'm
back
in.
to the original. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I don't know.
I like the
It
first
just-
one, and
the first one was good. Then the
second one was-
just like I don't know, just fell off. It just didn't have.
It was weaker.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
felt off.
Fum Cart says, any thoughts on the new Total War Pharaoh? It's a smaller release from them.
Disappointed.
I'm less interested, to be honest.
Less interested. I was hoping for a different time period. Darn it.
Yeah. Jacob Vance, hey OJ, AJ, and Alex, I did.
But I think they're gonna implement all the good stuff that they've learned, so it might be worth checking out.
Jacob says he did QA work on Redfall. I have to say, watching your review was cathartic for me, especially now since some new information has come to light. Yeah, I read all about the Jason Schreier expose, which didn't really give us any information, but we'll talk about it on the news. I was hoping for more, but we didn't really get much. All right, Omar, Mr. Fascinating.
Starfield, yes.
Starfield, yeah.
33 months. Thank you for continuing to support us. You will get a Starfield review.
King Draco 639. Been watching you guys for years. I really love your content and your reviews. I hope that you guys have a great day. Keep up the good work.
King, thank you. You're the king. You're the king.
Steve Michaels. Just want to say hello to my favorite 3 amigos.
Tres amigos.
Can't hump on YouTube. Yeah. It's a Gundam 93, big donation, $20. I felt the same way with The Witcher. I started reading the books because of the show, and Netflix started changing the story, so now I get to see difference between them and the changes. I think you're going to be really, really pissed this next year if the rumors that I've heard are true.
They got 5,
They
right?
got 5 seasons.
Five
Five
seasons.
seasons. I think they want to do 7, or I heard, somebody told me about that, but we don't know about that. No, we know for sure 5 seasons.
We know they wanted to do 7 for sure.
we
we covered it on the news.
Yes.
We know for sure they wanted to do 7, and we know for sure they paid for 5.
Okay.
Arnold Echeverria, been with us 40 months.
Hello, fam. Thank you.
Been a
Truly
long
fam.
time, yeah. Aurora Borealis, $10 donation. Hi, AJ, OJ, and Alex. Love the show. What are your thoughts on AI and its integration into game development? Do you believe it's the future?
Yes, I saw the little NVIDIA. I know they blow smoke up people's ass, but hey, RTX, still really hasn't come into fruition yet, so we're still waiting on that. I mean, a few games look great with it, but they showed off the AI thing where you walk up to the futuristic sushi chef or some guy that was and then he was like, some people shook me down, go beat him up, all using AI conversations, and I think the guy was talking. And that's going to be really cool. I just envision, I don't think it's now, but I think it's in 10, 20 years when we're old and we're in the old folks' home and we're playing on the new console, we'll be talking and interacting with the quest givers. I've always wanted that. That seems really cool. So it's the future. It just may not be now. Everybody's, it'll never be good. A person writing a handcrafted story is always going to be better. Yes, that's true. That's why you get the handcrafted stories in addition to the AI. The AI could be for the silly little side quests, and then as that technology grows, then they get better and better. So I don't have a problem with it.
Raytheus wants to know, have you ever used mods to enhance a game?
Yeah, mods. We use mods all the time. Less so once I started the Angry Joe show, just because we don't play a game long enough to then enjoy all the different mods that are associated with that particular game, because we have to play the next game. But my preferred method is mods.
Oh, yeah. Skyrim is a great game to mod. Oblivion is an amazing game to mod. There's tons of really good ones out there. So Bethesda makes shitty games that are perfect for modding. So yeah. I think we'll have to see that for Starfield Oblivion. Shasale says, recommend to check out An American-Born Chinese on Disney Plus.
Okay.
KZ, how was the AEW event? Were they all trying to persuade? They were definitely not trying to persuade me to get in the ring. Hell no.
I wanted to do like an interview with them and then have them pick me up and body slam me and shit. But there wasn't a ring around, so
it was great. I met Rick and Jade.
Ricky?
Yeah.
You met Ricky and Jade and
Jade was
You met Britt too.
Yeah,
you met Britt. And you met
Jade was
and you met Cole,
mommy.
I think. Adam Cole, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but he likes the big shoulders, and so.
You like what's her name again?
Jade.
You like Jade, Joe? Yeah. Dude, Jade was super nice.
She was.
Yeah, I've got a great
Jade was amazing.
Great video of them
Britt
playing.
was awesome, dude.
Roblox.
I thought Ricky was kind of like an asshole at first, but then he totally relaxed, and then I clicked with him the most. So I like Ricky a lot. But he does give you that. But I think a lot of wrestlers are kind of like that. They got the cockiness to them, that persona.
You need that persona.
But I do like
kind
Ricky.
of stand out and stuff.
Roblox Noob 2020. Thank you so much. Just a donation, no message. Really appreciate you. Lee Donnelly, $5.
Hey, thank you.
OJ, do you know if it's true that Scalebound will be in the Xbox Showcase? If
No,
so,
it's
what are
not.
the views on the game? No?
No.
Oh, okay. Felix the Famdom, $5. Have you guys played Starship Troopers Extermination
Yes.
and seen Dog Soldiers from Neil Marshalov?
What's that?
This is what he recommended. I'll look at it. Anyways, what?
Have you seen the movie Dog Soldiers from Neil Marshalov?
I have not.
Or Neil Marshall, maybe.
That's the. Is that a British film? Yes, I saw Dog Soldiers. In fact, I saw it with my girlfriend just recently. It's a classic, creature feature with some good special effects and good acting from. Gosh, what's this guy's name?
The person who made it?
No, this actor. He's the squad leader. I really liked him. He's never a leading man, but he's a leading man in this. Yeah, it was good.
Gun Nut Opinion, 6 Days in Fallujah.
It's about werewolves attacking.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did it go?
There we go. 6 Days in Fallujah video releases June 22nd on Steam.
Oh shit! I'll write that down.
You'll put it down. Scooter, $5. In your opinion, what will take people to vote with their wallet? There is no change until hope is lost. Is something that I didn't come up with. Someone almost more cynical than me. And so until people get to the point where they're just completely and totally fed up and they don't think that the game companies will change. Because even in this stream and all the streams that we do, there's always people trying to say, no, this company cares about us. This corporation cares about us. And until they get rid of that, I don't think that that you'll see mass changes from like everybody. I mean, right now people do, but I don't think you're going to see everyone do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
Actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he'd stop it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Got to attack new member. Mike Z. What's up, Mike Z?
Hey, Mike
AJ, did
Z.
you race Lamborghinis while in Vegas again?
I did not. But I was watching a clip from Gran Turismo, the movie, and I realized like when you're doing high speed, it takes a lot of concentration and effort and some physicality when you're going those speeds for long. And then I realized, holy shit, I did that in real life. I remember one time I was getting so tired in that motherfucking Lamborghini Aventador as I was coming around on like the third lap, where I almost went into the wall, and my instructor had to, also, because in those there's two wheels, and the instructor's driving with you, and I'm like, man, yeah, this is serious shit. And I only did 3 laps, but I did it at fucking high speed because it was like, if I'm gonna drive this Aventador, I'm gonna fucking drive it, and those motherfuckers go like 2 times that fast, and then they do, I don't know, countless laps. So.
Alex Romo is driving to San Antonio for Oppenheimer 70 in IMAX.
No.
But the Barbie double release
But I'm
weekend.
going to see it.
Yeah. Rubano Jr., new member. Steve, $5 donation. Hey, guys, I just want to say I ordered the beard hedger on Manscaped a few weeks ago and using your code, and it's great. Works like a charm.
Hey.
I use it, too. It is amazing.
Thank you,
I have
Steve.
one in the package.
Yeah.
It's good.
So-
It's good to hear.
I
Guys,
still like it. They
so
sent me one. So
I
it's
know,
good.
I know, like we're sponsored by them, and you think that we're lying with some of the stuff. I'm not lying. That shit smells good, and then also the underwear. You have to buy yourself a pair of this underwear. I've never had.
I have them all.
He's
right
wearing it.
I'm
Right,
wearing
he's
them right
wearing
now.
it right
I'm
now.
wearing it
I
right
see
now,
it. And he's wearing it right now.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not.
great. They're fucking great
Because
underwear.
I only have like 1 or 2 pairs. I gotta ask them for more pairs.
I
They
said,
are like,
I don't need
I don't
beard
know
trimmer.
why they're so comfortable.
Send me underwear.
Unlike any other men's underwear I've ever worn,
Take 'em off. No.
buy the Manscaped underwear. It'll change your life. And
Yeah, really.
that's not a promo.
Yeah. D Field 22. The retracted comment was the same question, but I do want to know if you guys read the Golden Compass trilogy or seen the old show movie. I haven't seen any or read the books. Yeah, I read them as a kid.
No. Something
Oh, was it? Okay. Gotcha.
There was
It was
like
the same question. Got it. Okay, Peter.
Peter Donovans, a $20 donation. Hi, Joe and Alex. Just completed Star Trek Resurgence from ex-Telltale dev. Has a great Star Trek story and voice acting. You guys should give it a chance of your time. Okay, so that's good. That's positive.
That's positive.
Goose, $5 donation. Alex, is an incredible addition to the Angry Army. Can't believe it's been so long. Amazing stuff. It's very nice of you, Goose.
Thank you, Goose.
Goose, are you my mom? And you just trying to... Treveco de Firma, $5. Been watching you guys since 2015. Keep up the good work from Brazil.
I'm going to Brazil soon.
Really?
Really?
I'm going to Brazil. I
What?
want to go to Brazil.
You want to go
Oh,
or you
yeah.
are going?
Both.
Oh, okay, great.
Both.
Soon.
Soon.
Zaya Mucha X. Capcom.
No, that's not Yamcha.
Yamcha. X Yamcha X. Capcom sent out a survey recently asking for feedback on the Resident Evil franchise, and they asked what Resident Evil games they should remake next. So maybe Code Veronica. Joseph Turton, £2. You see that Lex Friedman interview with Todd Howard.
No.
Derek Henderson.
I'll cue it up.
New member. Peter Donovan, new member. Alex Akopian. Again, thank you so much,
Yes,
Alex. Where'd you go? Okay, what do you think the Monster Hunter movie... Why do you think the Monster Hunter movie from 2020 failed? I don't think OJ's acting was very good.
It was not my fault.
I'm blaming on OJ.
It was not my fault. I don't know. My co-star had some stinkers. So.
Budget, writer, director. None of them had the talent to pull it off. And honestly, the Monster Hunter stories, they're not interesting in the first place. So you have to lean into the monsters. You have to lean into the combat. They didn't really do that. You know, there's a little bit of that, but you have to go hard in that side.
Chantel Watson, $5. Hey, AJ and crew, been watching y'all's videos for years now. I have to say that I love the work and passion that goes into them. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Chantel.
This interview is 2.5 hours. I can't watch that. You send me another message with good pieces.
Give me the
from it.
highlights.
Tell me why I
Cherry, $5. Hey, Angry Crew, been watching y'all a long time. Keep it up. Now a tough choice. Who has better movies, Batman or Spider-Man?
Oh, shit.
Good question.
Oh, shit. Spider-Man? No. Batman? No. Spider-Man.
Is this on average?
How about Batman has a high of the highs and the low of the lows, and the Spider-Mans are like consistently good, you know, except for like, you know, Amazing Spider-Man. A few of them drop.
Batman Forever,
and then they do occasionally get the big ones. Oh, that's a hard question. I think Spider-Man might have just surpassed Batman.
I think so.
Give us one or two good Spider-Man movies, and then I'll say it.
Yeah. Treveco de Firma, new member, The Glory of Milfgard. Thank you so much, The Glory of Milfgard. Who is OJ's favorite Street Fighter character?
Chun-Li.
Thick thighs save lives. John Uzi or Sheik. Hey guys, have you checked out Destiny 2 lately?
No.
No.
It's
It's pretty cool right now if you don't touch grass.
I will. I will.
Touch grass.
Yeah, Ricky the Mad Dragon.
I do try to regularly touch grass and go outside.
Yeah, all the time. Ricky the Mad Dragon's Young, is this the end stream? Did anything ever happen to y'all while filming skits outdoors? Yeah, we answered that. Yeah, people like come up and they're like, "Why is AJ in a tree dressed up as a predator? Why are you blasting this poor man in the face with a leaf blower?" Yes. That was a real fun one.
Then they'll stand in the shot and we say, "Can you
get out of the fucking way, please?" Yeah. Derek Henderson, $20. Hey fellas, I just wanted to give you all your flowers, and first and foremost, and my question is, do you all see the latest Power Rangers that came out back in April?
No, Joe, you need to watch that.
I saw it, the one on Netflix. Oh my god, it was
super cheesy.
Super cheesy. I didn't like it.
I
didn't like the Yellow Ranger's daughter.
Oh, didn't like the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
Little Trini?
Little Trini.
Little Trini.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Chantel Watson also donated and became a new member. Kenshima 15, $5 for Joe. I now see why Snyder was a bad idea for DC. Depressed Superman and his Punisher-style Batman. Do you see why we need Gunn more than ever? Thanks.
Yes. I'm coming around on Gunn, and I just need to... I'm going to give him a chance. Got to give him a chance.
Okay. Willie James G. Hey, OJ, do you still think of pig's lips? He never ate them, Willie. He never swallowed. OJ would not swallow for charity.
It's fucking disgusting. I don't want them. Yeah, I think about it. It's
swallow
like trash.
Motherfucking Kelvin Scoville 9 trillion and
I would
you
rather fucking do that with...
Why?
Because the thing was so fucking tough and his hair
Alex did it, right?
I did it, yeah, a couple
Alex
times.
eats everything, though.
I can bring you one. I have a sealed jar.
Next charity.
Next charity. Okay. Tom the Chosen One. Good day, fellas. Been watching you guys all the way since Risen 1 Anger Review. Keep up the great work, and shout out from beautiful Italia. Solid as Snake. Been a new member. The Manscaped trimmers and the boxers are incredible. Absolutely. Hobbit Midget, you gonna change your YouTube bio? It's 3 guys' opinions now.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah,
I haven't looked at it in years.
Yeah. Andrew Tran, new member. Dark Knight, $20. AJ, have you received your copies of the DVD board game? I got mine last weekend.
I did. I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Games and Movie Nation, $5. Alex, did you see a Twisted Metal game in the future with the new TV show coming out? I do. I'm just hoping that it is not any way related to the TV show, because I think the premise of the TV show sounds stupid, and I would love the Twisted Metal game to be what it was, because that's what I love.
Yeah, I think that. All right, now let's go into the chat, the regular chat here. Where are we?
Yeah, I've been trying.
I think we got every one of the super chats.
Thank y'all very much. We got through those.
We have tried Bolt Gun. It's amazing, Yonan.
Yes, sir. How about any news? Silent Hill 2? I do not know. I really love Twisted Metal Black. Me too.
I've never played Twisted Metal.
Original Joe is lazy. I don't know who Original Joe is. Angry Joe's a hard-working guy. You know
about
how many
me?
videos
OJ?
I put out.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
OJ, Original Joe.
Hey, man, I do
It's
stuff.
other Joe. Omar.
Man.
Been watching Ride to Hell. Any news on the open world Star Wars games? Man, I would love to know all the behind-the-scenes stuff on the open world Star Wars games.
Random Vandom
I don't know.
Says, what's your guys' favorite variant version of Spider-Man?
If I had to choose, yours is Ultimate.
Emo. That dancing.
Oh, God,
Fucking
no.
amazing. It's stuck in your head, though. It is forever stuck in your head.
So the
you know it.
Oh, Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, that producer, he ruined Spider-Man for a fucking decade, and he's still the Sony producer. He was a producer on this most recent one too, Ari, whatever his name is. Fuck that guy. He's the one who forced Sam Raimi. He's like, hey, I know you wanted to do 4 movies, but I need you to combine everything from 4 into 3. Last minute, go.
I don't know.
I'll be alright.
I'd probably choose Ultimate, but I want to choose the same thing that you chose, so I'm going to go Spider-Man 2099.
Okay, what's your guys' favorite? Okay, so we got that one. More Moon Jimmy. Hey, hello, been watching since Destiny 1 review, and the only news source I trust. Also, what game you wanting to see a sequel from? For them, it's Resistance.
I want to see a Midnight Suns 2. I want them to get because it's the elements are there to make better, and a good game comes out of it next time, or an even better game comes out of it next time. But I know that's not happening because I think Jake Solomon left and the team left and stuff, so that's probably not happening.
Ricky the Mad Dragon.
Unwashed chat.
I
noticed you in the Tabletop Tactics chat. You excited for 10th edition? Yes, Harry. Hopefully you continue to support our battle reports here.
Ricky says, any movies you forgot existed just now? Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac, another bad Hollywood live-action anime film. We forgot existed. I'm reading.
Oh, right.
I'm
The
reading
Saint Seiya. Yeah, I haven't watched that one. Isn't there a Fist of the North Star live action? I want to rewatch that one to see was it bad or good.
All right, a lot of super chats just came in.
What?
Ace, just getting into 40.
How did it do that?
Just getting into 40K. Curious what armies you all have, and what is your current favorite? Man, he's got every one of them.
Necrons.
Nurgle or nothing.
Nurgle or nothing.
Hobbit Midget. Why is that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why is that Dr. Evil guy camera shy on the charity stream? Oh, he just wanted to dress up because he had the Corporal Commander outfit.
It was a sweet outfit.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
Show it off.
D-Field, 22, $5. One more book question. Ever read the Witcher books? I'm looking to write my own fantasy books, only it's more young adult than Witcher. Well, that's smart. Young adult's where all the money is. I've read 2, and I am working my way through them. It's just going to take a little while because the Netflix series is kind of soured.
I have every single Warhammer army except for 10 of them. So I think there's 28, so I have 18 armies.
Good God.
Mira wants to know, are you guys going to see Oppenheimer? Yes, Joe said we're going to see Oppenheimer.
Yes, I like Oppenheimer.
Is it a Barbie?
Tomini?
I'm hoping you guys can fund the other 10 armies, please, as we're playing in 10th edition. The ones I don't have, I'm most looking forward to getting is the Adeptus Mechanicus. I want some Tau. I want some Dark Eldar. They don't ever get enough love.
Tomini says, friends want to play Diablo 4, and I could join them. Should I buy a jacket that I need to? that I need or strengthen friendship. I'm a D2 fanboy and worry about predatory shit and getting bent over. Thank you. Look, Diablo 4 is fun, but if you need a jacket, buy a fucking jacket because you can't be freezing to death.
What is strength and friendship?
So it's just like strength and friendship is like to play Diablo with their friends is what I'm assuming.
You don't need a jacket. Friendship.
Friendship.
Will you play the
Look,
Lollipop
none of the predatory
Chainsaw
shit
remake?
is gameplay related, and there's a ton of predatory microtransactions that are cosmetics only right now, and I don't trust Blizzard fucking at all. But
Beluga Torga, $10 donation. Thank you very much. Why no Gotham Knights would have been fun to watch you poop on it. It definitely would have been fun to poop on it. But like we said earlier towards the beginning of the stream, is unfortunately being only 3 guys and ultimately one Angry Joe, it's hard to cover 157 games every year. I'm not exaggerating on the number, and do reviews. So sometimes they get dropped. A few of them will have to get dropped. But you did see our opinion on it. You did see the funny things that would happen. Now, I wish I could have made a video out of it. I was going to do a sit-down, but then people complain about that. But now I'm just going to do sit-downs for ones that I know we're going to miss no matter what. Even if it's podcast-style sit-down, I don't give a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck anymore, man. I've been doing this 13 years. I do what I want. God damn it. Jedi Survivor review and Cyberpunk review revisited. Incognito, no Cyberpunk revisited. We will do Phantom Liberty for you. We'll give you a review there. Jedi Survivor, we have to move on. That's one that got...
We're reviewing the DLC?
Yeah, it's basically a brand new game. Flat Highway. Has there been a game so bad you guys refuse to review it or be a part of a review? Yes. Diablo Immortal. I was going to review it, and then I said, no, I'm not going to fucking do it. I was recording footage, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to fucking play this. I'm not going to do it, so I just deleted it.
That one in Deathloop. You just couldn't get into it.
Deathloop, yes, thank you, Joe. We started recording a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. And we're like, I can't. Yeah. I don't want to.
Did you see DBZ Superhero? Nuclear Cherry wants to know what you thought.
What?
DBZ Superhero?
Oh, I still haven't seen it. No, I'm sorry, man. I really want to, though. At this point, is it out on Amazon yet? I want it to be super easy to watch now. Rubano, my first AJ reviews are in Resident Evil Afterlife. That the one with the glasses hit me in the head, and I go, what the fuck? And he goes, you should have brought more. AJ saved me my $15. Thanks. My question was, what was your guys' most memorable review intros to film? Oh, man. I don't know. There's just like so many. So all of them blend together. Grand Theft Auto, where Joe was
the power wheels.
The little power wheels. Yeah. We went to a strip club. That didn't make it in the video, but we went to a strip club with the power wheels, trying to get the girls to come out. That would have been great. So that one I have to say, because we're doing a whole lot for it. We got to do more like that. Maybe when maybe you might see the return to Power Wheels when and maybe we'll actually try to get them strippers to come out. That other Joe stealing cars.
Will you play the Lollipop Chainsaw remake?
No.
No.
I liked that game. We did a review for it already. I'm surprised we even did a review. Enjoy that one. Especially if that game comes out in the middle of other games. I'm going to be playing other games to cover them. Because I already know what the game is like. I liked it. It was fun. And it's probably going to be even better. All right. All right, guys. Well, we're wrapping up here. Let's grab a few more.
Matt, no.
Cooking with Ermac and the new Mortal Kombat.
Stupid.
I would love to. Yes, I really would. But I got to maybe vary it up with a little bit. But no, I guess I'll figure something out.
It's a Gundam, $5. He looked into online for Warhammer 40k books. Started with Eisenhorn. The omnibus was said to be a good one. It is. Xenos, Malachus, and Hereticus. Those are 3 good books. You should read them.
Those
yes,
ones.
we do like arcades. Alex and I actually.
The day before will actually come out. Yes, I actually do, because I'm dumb. I think it's gonna come out, but it's gonna be like in 2 years, and it's not gonna be what they said it was gonna be. But that's just me. Hobbit Midget, who's taller, OJ or Dr. Evil?
Doc by a little.
Doc by a lot.
Oh.
D-Field 22. By the way, my sister Ren absolutely loves your review of Fallout 76. Not a question. I just like you to know that she's a fan too. Hell yeah.
Spread the word.
Spread the word. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Dread 2? No. Have you guys heard any news on Dread 2 happening? I have not. I wish. I really do. There was recent updates. Urban is ready to do it. And it's just, does he have time between his other projects, and will they give him the money to do it? The things that I want to update from is Rebellion themselves are holding on to the license and won't let anybody else do it. They were trying to do their own TV show. Have they shopped it around? They need the talent to get that Dread TV show off the ground. I want it to be like Judge Minty. Look it up on YouTube. Judge Minty fan film. Probably the best content of Judge Dredd we've ever gotten. I think Judge Minty's even better than the Carl Urban. I just like the look of it.
Sleep Token. Have you ever?
So if you can combine Judge Minty with Carl Urban, then you're good.
Have you ever listened to the metal band Sleep Token?
No. Me? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joe? No.
No.
No,
I
never.
don't listen
Not
to metal.
familiar with them.
Okay.
Not crazy about metal.
Alex should do a Broly cosplay. We did the combination Broly. Me and Joe turned into.
Would
Alex
love to
and
do
so-
a meet and greet in UK, but I don't think so.
Yeah, whenever that happens. You guys checked out Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like it. I didn't even know it was out. Holy shit, man! There's another
I saw
game that's
Bikeman
out.
playing it. But
Is
It's
it
fucking
it's
out?
Early, it's early or it's?
What is
I
it?
thought it was sponsored for him, but I
think
was
it's still
watching him
early.
playing it.
Shit, I'll fucking write it down. Chat, when does it come out? Give me the date so I can write it on my list here.
Sleep Token is amazing. I've been listening to a lot of '80s thrash metal.
Technical test is
Okay,
zero.
yeah,
Technical
but
test,
when
okay.
is it coming out? Hello from Argentina. Hello, Argentina. Awesome
Dilly
Q&A. Thank
Squirrely.
you. Oh, hey,
Dilly.
Dilly Squirrely. Here's the deal. You guys keep being freaking awesome, and I'll give you free beer every month.
What?
You guys have the best content on YouTube. Pardon
Well,
how much
thank
love,
you.
bro, Canada.
Fuck
Look at
yeah.
that. That's so nice of you, dude. I love you. Thank you all of y'all for having our backs. You need way more content.
Thanks,
We're going
Brad.
to finish off Golem for you. It's going to be a hilarious review, and we're going to fucking poop on it. And then we'll go into some good games, right? Hopefully, Diablo. Hopefully, Final Fantasy. So, we'll see y'all.
Trash.
See you on the,
It's trash.
see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.